switch to the mirror lure. Figured yesterday when I was here, all that was underwater. Because I was literally paddling in that direction and he just wants to pull up like that. I just don't understand. What's up guys, Chris from One More Cast. Coming back out again. I actually wasn't sure whether I was gonna come out this morning or not. I can't stay long. I can only stay for like, same as yesterday's video, maybe 3 hours, 3.5 max. So I'm launching in the same spot just because I kind of seen where some fish was. Now the tide is ripping out. It's gonna be a little bit more windy today too. I can already hear the wind. Tide's ripping out. I'm gonna tell you guys first off, out of all the kayak launches I use, this is my least favorite one. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but there's mud all in there. My pedals got mud all over them. It's my least favorite kayak launch to use. I can't stand using this kayak launch. It's muddy, it's nasty, it smells. Just can't stand this kayak launch. But I use it because during certain times of the year, it's a really good place to fish. And normally I fish this area during the colder months, fall to winter. But super low tide today. I mean, I think when I came out yesterday it was a little bit higher, but yesterday when I came out it was an incoming tide and it already came in a little bit. But like, I don't know if you guys can see over there, there's an oyster bar way over there. That was completely underwater when I came out last time. So definitely a much lower tide, but that's fine. I don't mind these low tides at all. It kind of helps consolidate the fish into one area. So if you know where to look, you can usually find them. But I'm not doing the shrimp challenge again. I don't want to do that to myself. Just coming out here fishing with what I normally fish with. It was fun yesterday and I did catch some fish and there was people all around me. I only came out for like 2 hours and 45 minutes, so hopefully we can get out, find some fish, find some of the similar fish. As you guys can see, it's daylight and I'm still kind of just moseying on out there. During these colder months, I don't rush to get on the water. I like to be on the water usually like right after sun up. That's usually whenever I like to get on the water. That way I can get to my spot once the sun starts coming up, warms up that water, gets the fish pretty active. There's a bunch of schools of mullet around me right now, and I'm staying in the main channel because it gets really shallow outside of this channel. So I'm not trying to run aground, but yeah, I'm gonna get out here today. I got some stuff tied on for deep, stuff tied on for shallow, stuff tied on for in between. I got a top water tied on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that around. I'm gonna see if I can't get anything to hit it. I'm not sure if I will because the water temp is pretty cold, but yeah, it's probably in the low 70s, close to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out here, guys. Like I said, I got about 3.5 hours max to fish, and let's see what we can get into. The whole point of these two videos, like my idea behind it, was you don't need a lot of time to come out and fish and catch fish. I put a handicap on myself yesterday by only throwing certain lures, the shrimp lures, and then today I'm gonna go out and throw whatever I want to throw. So that gives you two insights of how to fish and come out here with, you know, less than 4 hours, less than 3 hours, and be able to catch some fish. So that's the whole point of these two videos. So it is kind of like a two-part, but different. I'm gonna go ahead. I see some stuff schooling around in front of me, and I'll see you guys soon. That's another thing I don't like about this launch. Right there, that's another thing I don't like about this launch. You got this channel where people come out of, and you know, sometimes I don't think they realize that if they're going faster, they throw off less of a wake, but when they try to get up on plane right here next to me, it throws off a huge wake. So I'd actually rather them go by me fast, because you're not going to have that big of a wake, than try to take off like right here next to me, because that dips the boat down and it makes it throw down a huge wake. So yes, if you do launch here, you're 100% gonna get swamped by boats. What it seems like. Oh, that's something. A little lady. Yeah, that's what I thought they were. Thank you. Right, something just trying to whack this thing. There it is. Good, nice trout. Where were you yesterday, sir? We're here making all this splashing. Oh, he let go. Alright. Next time I'll net him. Where was he yesterday? So this mirror lure is a good lure to use this time of year. When the fish starts slowing down and there's still bait fish around and nothing's transitioned 100% to shrimp, this mirror lure works great because it's a subsurface bait, but it has a slow sink to it, so it won't just sit on the top. It'll kind of slowly sink down. So what you do is, the key to using this bait this time of year though is long pauses. So I'll twitch it, then I'll let it sit for a minute. And I'll twitch it, and I'll let it sit for a minute. I give it really long pauses. But knowing little tips, you know, like with the mirror lure or the shrimp, I was giving you guys a couple tips on the shrimp yesterday. Oh, I don't know what that was. Maybe I hit the bottom. Knowing those little tips is really what will help you catch fish. It's not necessarily the lure, because anyone can go to Walmart or Sportsman or Bass Pro Shop and get this mirror lure right here, and you know, take it out of the box with troubles on it, and they can go out there and they can work it. But the thing is, if it's winter time and you're sitting here twitching it sporadic with a loop knot like this, you're just sitting here twitching it, and it's winter time, your odds of catching something are gonna be low. Maybe a ladyfish, but it's gonna be low, you know. So it's knowing when to use that lure, how to use that lure, you know. It's about knowing how to use that lure during that time of year. That's really what the key is. And that's why, you know, that's why I try to put in my channel. I know I do a lot of talking in my channel, but I really just try to give you guys those tips. Like, if you guys were using this mirror lure this time of year, and say you went and got one and you watched my video, and the whole time you've been doing this during winter time, I mean, you see my video and you see, yeah, just twitch, let it sink, twitch, let it sink. I mean, that would be the difference. Or say you have a shrimp lure and you're over here, you know, or say you have a shrimp lure and you got tied on, you're doing this, you're jerking it on a school of redfish. The odds are you're not going to catch anything just sitting here jerking it on a school of redfish. Like I showed you guys in my last videos, you gotta just slowly bring it up and just reel it straight, very slow. That's all you gotta do, is reel it straight. A shrimp like flutters through the water, it don't pop. It's not, a shrimp's not jumping through the water all the time. So I try to give you guys those little tips during that time of year, you know, and that way if you guys are watching my videos, you guys see what lures I'm using during that time of year also. That's why I like to say usually what time of the year it is, what the tides are doing, what the wind's doing. I like to give you guys all that information so you can take that information, and I mean, it's going to be the same no matter where you're at. I mean, it's just that simple. If the water temp is, you know, 73 in your area, there's no wind, and you're on a super negative tide, it's going to be the same in your area. I'll try to throw pretty deep out there because I'm deeper now, so we'll see if there's something way out there. probably about 4 or 5 feet deep out there. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. Wow. Buddy, let it go. That's not yours. You little asshole. Wow. You're just gonna throat that whole fish, huh? That is crazy. Dude came out of nowhere. This got hit by a puffer too. Look, need another one of these on now. I can't believe that just happened. Dude. He wasn't even a slot fish. If I get puffered again, I'm just gonna start to go a little bit more shallow. I don't want to run through soft plastics. But I mean, honestly, it's whenever you have to get deep, because that's where the fish are. There we go. That bird flew away. I don't see him anymore. There's another nice trout. Run and start netting these guys. There we go. Finally got a fish in the boat. Alright, there we go. Trout on a thick trick. Alright, there we go. Seems like the average size. There we go, first fish of the day. Well, first fish landed in the boat of the day. That's where they're gonna be, so kinda have to deal with. It's part of fishing, right? You gotta deal with the other fish in order to catch the fish you want. Can't just get mad and leave because you're getting torn up by pufferfish. You gotta actually you have to kind of fish through them. Wow, it's probably the world's smallest trout. Look at this thing, guys. World's smallest trout. This thing's tiny. Look at that little guy. I sent a picture of that to my wife. Look at it, little tiny baby trout. I mean, look at oh, that's nuts. Oh, that's a nice trout. I just switched to the mirror lure. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. It looks like he's definitely 20. Not trying to force him in because of these guys pop off so easily. He's fighting. These bigger trout, they start to yeah, he's barely hooked. Oh. Oh. Come on, bud. Oh. He's gonna throw the hook, I feel it. Guys, this guy's fighting. Alright, there we go. It's a nice one. It's definitely over 20. Alright. I get a measurement on him. I don't like to net these lures, and that's why I don't like to use treble hooks. See, look, already again Sorry, stuck again. Oh yeah, that's a fatty. Oh, come here. Hang on a second, bud. There we go. Beautiful trout. Beautiful trout. It's my son CJ's his favorite fish to catch right here. Yeah, I knew he was barely hooked. That's why I don't use treble hooks though, guys, honestly. Right here's why I don't use treble hooks. Because of that reason right there, he fell. That would have been bad for both of us. It's not worth it to me. I'll miss the few small fish that I'm gonna miss. He's definitely over 20. I'm not gonna measure him. I've caught plenty of trout over 20. So I'll let him. There he goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna measure him. He's definitely over 20. You can tell he's probably between 20 and 22. There's no point of measuring him though, because he's not a PB. It's not a PB. There's no point of putting the fish through that if I don't have to. So I'm taking this mirror lure off now. Not because it's not working, but just because usually when I get into big schools of mullet, my favorite thing to throw in there is a spoon. So I'm gonna take off the mirror lure, put the spoon on. This is my favorite setup to throw my spoon on. That's been my most successful setup using a spoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the spoon on this one. This is my setup. I like to throw my spoons, my mirror lures, like my plugs, my top waters. I like to throw all those on this setup. I don't know why. I just love it. It's got a medium rod, 3000 reel. It's the Battle DX, 10-pound braid. And now I'm down to straight 20. So this is straight 20-pound leader. I just clipped the rest of my 30 off. So if I hook into a snook, I have to hang on. But my favorite thing to throw in schools of mullet is a spoon. I got one. This is either a really big trout or a redfish. Oh my gosh, that's a big trout. Another giant trout. Holy crap. This thing's big. Another big trout, guys. Alright, so let's get this spoon out. I can't believe I didn't get that redfish. That's really upsetting. It's definitely like 20 inches though too, like the last one. Definitely a big trout. Oh, come on, dude. Definitely a big one. Alright. Yeah, definitely 20-inch trout, guys. Big trout. It's 2 trout that were 20 inches plus. So big trout are coming in. And one thing is, all of my bigger trout have always been caught in shallow water. I think my only trout, mine and CJ's, we both caught it in the same place. 25-inch trouts, both of us. His was like a 1/4 inch bigger than mine. His was 25 and a half, mine was 25 and a quarter. And he we caught it in those two in really deep water. Figure yesterday when I was here, all that was underwater. That's how big that oyster bar is. You couldn't tell yesterday. That's how big that oyster bar is. So a lot of it was underwater yesterday. That's how low this tide is. But that's why I love low tide so much, is you get to see. So most people that would have fished this, you rarely see this thing out of the water like this. So most people that would have fished it, they'd only see just what we seen yesterday, just the tip of it out. And you don't know how how actually big it is. That's why I love these negative tides, because you can see, you know, I fished this place on negative tide, so I know how big this bar is. Everything over here just spooked. What the dude? I don't understand people. I really don't. Like, you see me going that way, and you know, these people, I swear sometimes, like, I'm literally headed in that direction. Alright, so I couldn't get any of those redfish over there to eat at all. And that dude started throwing the cast net around multiple times, so I just wanted to get out of there. He was starting to really irritate me. Because I was 100% working my way that way. And he just... I just don't get it. I don't understand it. But I'm going to try over here. Sometimes some redfish will hang out over here. It's a little bit deeper. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta get out of here before this. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. It was a fun day out there. Seen a bunch of redfish. Just couldn't get them to eat. Sometimes it's like that though. I've seen 3 really big redfish at the end of the trip though. Seen tailing red, seen some red on shallow flats. Just couldn't get any of them to eat. Sometimes it's like that. It happens sometimes. Unless you have like shrimp or something like that to throw in front of them, sometimes they won't eat nothing but bait. But yeah, it was a good day out there. Caught 2 20-inch trout. Those were really nice trout. That last trout actually fought really hard. So caught 2 nice trout, caught a really tiny trout. Didn't catch a bunch of fish, but like I said though, I only went out for I think 3 hours. So I only went out for 3 hours. That's it. So that goes to show though that that's 2 days back to back where I went out for 3 hours or less, and I had 2 fun days out on the water. I mean, I seen eagles today, I seen manatees, dolphins. I mean, just the nature alone made today's trip worth it. I was really busy out there today, really busy out there yesterday, but that also goes to show that that's 2 days back to back where it was really busy. I mean, I've seen kayakers everywhere, I've seen boats everywhere, and I still caught fish. So, I mean, if you only have time for like 3 hours, 4 hours to fish, go fishing, because you can catch fish. As long as you know the places to fish, where to look, where to find the fish, you can go out there in between 2 and 4 hours and catch some decent fish, you know. Both days I caught quality fish. So that was really the meaning of both of these videos, was to show you guys that you can go out there a couple hours and have a good day out there, no matter what you use. Today I used my whole arsenal. I used everything. Yesterday I only used shrimp. Still caught fish both days. So, but yeah, it was a fun day out there. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Like I said, I'm not gonna make it a part 1, part 2. I'm just gonna make them in 2 separate videos. I'm gonna need some B-roll here coming up soon anyways, so I'm gonna start making videos, pushing out videos. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I post a new video. Remember guys, it's always time for one more cast. I'll see you later.